Hi Paul, hope you're keeping well. Hope you're staying safe and hope the practice is going well. Just obviously having a look at this video that you sent over. Thanks for obviously recommending me to your friend also who's looking to get into golf. That's really great of you. So let's jump into this video. So you're probably thinking, what are all these lines on your body? The changes that you've made so far have been really good. I know, so you put on this video that you weren't quite sure that it felt right, but technically, movement-wise, it's good, okay? And at the moment, that's all I want you to focus on. Obviously, like I said in the last video to you as well, if you can hit balls out in the field, that's absolutely fine, but the real bringing this all together comes when you're back on the driving range, on the golf course, and you can actually hit at a target. You can start to really see the ball flight, the ball flight that you're creating. At the moment, just work on positions. And the positions you've made so far are really good. So takeaway's good. We can see that club sets in a straight down your feet line. Really good. Club works up through your back forearm. Textbook at the top. And then again, it's just gone a little bit over the top. So up and then a touch over the top. Again, just really practice. Keep practicing getting that, almost like I said, dropping it into the slot. So dropping that club in behind you. Try and feel that this golf club, let me do it in a different colour actually, so it's different to the lines. So at the moment, obviously, we're in quite a steep position with the shaft of the golf club on the way down. Again, if you can drop, let's go back up to the top. If you can drop your hands in, you can then shallow that golf club out onto that blue line, and that will again help you hit in this direction, which is what we desire through impact. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so something I want you to really concentrate on as well now. If we go back to the start, obviously it's a slightly darker video, but that's okay. If I zoom in a little bit, there we go. Okay, so I've put these three lines on. The first one goes through your lower leg, second one goes through your upper leg, through your thigh, and then your spine angle in there as well. So if we have a look here, these three key positions should be maintained throughout the golf swing. So it's set up throughout your backswing, top of your backswing, transition into the downswing, and through impact. Obviously, through impact, this will change slightly, but we should be holding our posture throughout the whole golf swing. If we don't hold our posture, it's going to cause us problems with our swing path, which I think, we're trying to improve your swing path for that out to in swing path that we were talking about. But obviously, the big thing as well is strike. So your consistency of strike, especially with the driver, with your longer irons, and I think you got a 9-iron in this video. Just double check. Yeah, 9-iron. So again, it will compromise a 9-iron as well, but not as much as a driver or a long iron. So if you don't stay in posture, that will be compromised. So let's have a look here, all right? So when we start to take the club back, again, just concentrate on your lower body at the moment, that knee bend of your lower body. Watch how your right leg really straightens out. There we go. So we're halfway up, not even halfway up our backswing, and we've locked that back leg out, okay? As we continue on up, back leg still stays locked out. Obviously, you're quite flexible. You're a gymnast, so you are able to rotate your core, rotate your hips with that back leg locked out. What you normally see is if somebody locks their back leg out like you've done here, their back swing is limited. Maybe a reason why I haven't quite spotted it in the past, but you are flexible, so you can hit that top position. But we still need to address this back, this lower body position, because it hinders you through impact, which I think is why you're struggling to be somewhat consistent. So top of the backswing, And then when we come down through impact, we can see how that leg's still locked out straight. Again, through impact, still locked out straight. You almost try and rotate your foot, but because your leg is locked so far out, this right leg, again, you're struggling to rotate this back foot up. And then through impact, yeah, so we can see how that right leg. So obviously, this through post impact is actually okay. We don't mind the leg straightening off and turning post impact, but the big thing is that if we can get you to maintain this knee position. So what I want you to feel is through the whole golf swing, just try and feel that you almost pushing, not pushing, but just try and feel that you keep that leg slightly bent throughout the whole golf swing. So when we start to swing up, again, you can video yourself, maybe get a basic app. Obviously I use the Golf Coach app, so you can use this actually. And on this video, put some lines in, just do some self-analysis, just try and keep that flex in that right knee throughout the whole golf swing. If you're struggling to do that, just let me know. There's plenty of other ways we can do it. But I think the best way while you're at home to do it is just really just to try and feel that knee is kept flexed and that you stay in posture. Obviously, if I put a blue line in, we can see how straight that is. So you can see the angles that we've lost in the lower body. And then obviously make sure you maintain it there as well. You might feel that you can turn a bit further as well on your backswing, which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. Obviously, the longer you swing, the longer distance has got to travel to come back down, so the timing's got to be better. But again, that's something to play around with. So we're going to try and maintain your knee posture, and then obviously coming into this position, so halfway down your downswing. Sorry, got lost then. If we can maintain this knee posture, so following the red lines, we can then start to rotate your foot to the target a bit better. We can start to rotate your hips a bit better through impact, and we can start to open up the chest through impact a bit better. At the moment, you can see how quiet your legs are. Okay, and see how slow that your hips turn. Okay, if we can keep this knee posture, so think about this angle here. If we can keep this as long as possible, we can then start to rotate better. And obviously, I think one of the videos I sent you, I told you to put the alignment stick or something, whatever you've got, sort of bit of bamboo or whatever, through your belt buckles. This will help with your hip rotation, and this will help you, one, get a bit more speed and distance, two, it will help your strike on the club head, because you can maintain your posture better, and three, you'll be able to control the club face a lot better, so you'll be able to rotate the club head over a lot easier because your hips rotate better. So again, I know obviously this video is going on a little bit now, but it is a key aspect of the golf swing. I need you to try and maintain that lower leg posture. Again, you can see that straightening up. So if we can maintain that, we might be able to get a slightly fuller turn. Again, if that's, something you might want to get. But again, that relies a bit more on timing through the golf swing. And then as we transition down, if that right leg maintains its posture, we should then be able to rotate our lower body better, control our club face better, and get a better strike. But on the whole, Paul, let me get rid of those lines. Really happy with that takeaway. That's perfect. Stick with that. Club works on plane, and then again, just work on those those hands, just dropping in here, and then we can set the shaft. We don't want it in this position here. If we can get it a little bit more behind you. So drop the hands down, and then we should be bringing the club or the club shaft over here somewhere. All right. See how it goes. Again, any problems, just give me a buzz. Just keep sending me videos, in between these lessons, and I'll just double check that you're doing the right movements. If you're not, obviously I'll just remind you, maybe give you a slightly different way to do it. But yeah, so just leg position is a crucial one to work on. So don't straighten that back leg. I know we spoke about it before as well, but now's the time to practice it. And then through impact, again, you can see how straight that leg is. Through impact, we want flex in that right knee, and then that allow you to turn into this position here, and the leg can straighten off then. Again, that should bring the golf swing together a bit more. So see how you get on. Hope you're keeping well again, and we'll catch up soon. Cheers, mate.